Hi, my name is Matt Rosolowski. I'm a test engineer here at MGA working with our MAST tables. MAST stands for multi-axis simulation table. It's 6 hydraulic cylinders attached to a steel table to allow us to move our samples in any degree of freedom. We have 9 tables here at Michigan with 2 reserved for seating. We have one that has 6-inch thick sound walls all around it to eliminate any excess noise when doing sound tests like BSRs. We also have another table that has 3-inch sound paneling around it that can also go to temperature, so we can do hot, cold BSRs anywhere from 80 degrees Celsius to negative 30 degrees Celsius. MAST testing is very important because we can take the normal 150,000 miles of road testing and combine it in a few days, taking the harshest parts of proving ground testing, performing it here on a table instead. You can test seats, we do fascias, mirrors, doors, roof racks, bumpers. Any component of the car that needs to be tested can be tested on a MAST. For this test we're setting up here, we're in our main sound chamber. Here is a standard seat on our 5x7 MAST table. It is on a custom built MGA fixture. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bolt this seat down to the table. We're going to put a dummy. We have 1-piece and 2-piece dummies that we can go up to 95th percentile, and we're going to put one of our standard D-rings and a high strength belt on. Once that's all good, we're going to start the test. Now at this point in the setup, we're setting up our seat belt, and we set the D-ring exactly where it would be in the car to make sure that the dummy would move exactly as a passenger would. We use for our seat belts this high strength webbing, as some of these profiles are aggressive. So when we receive drive file data from a customer, we use RPC Pro to match the table. So what we do is we create a baseline that connects actuators and cylinders, and from there, at that baseline, we iterate the table as many times as we need to get within about 5 or 10% of the drive file data that we receive. Here is what a profile would look like. So for the example, this profile is about 17 minutes long. If we zoom in closer, you can see a black and you can see a blue line. Our black is our desired, and our blue is what our table was able to do when we approved it. We can also look at the frequencies. Our MAST tables can go to about 65 Hertz as a max, and 2 Hertz is always our lower limit. So this is the data that we go through as engineers in setting up every single test that we do in MAST seating, and all the other components that we do. If you're interested in MAST testing or any of our other testing capabilities here at MGA, visit www.mgaresearch.com/contact.